Hi, everyone. My name is Marissa Stone, owner of the Systems Lounge and host of the brand spanking new Women's Biz Systems podcast. And I want to welcome you today to the 2019 Premier International Women's Business Systems Virtual Summit Speaker Spotlight Series, where you actually get to meet and greet many of our coveted speakers inside the summit this year. And not only are you learning from the best, but you also are able to take an opportunity to support women coming out of domestic violence. And that's a win-win in my book any day. So here we go. Get ready to skyrocket your income, multiply your productivity, and magnify your impact automagically. So in this week's Speaker Spotlight Series, we're talking with those speakers inside our track 2. Now, track 2, for those of you who have not taken a moment to look at it, is where those speakers are sharing all the ways in which they focus on getting the word out about their business, from Facebook to Instagram to Google to LinkedIn to video marketing to AI bots and more. And today I am super stoked to be talking with Jessica Barnak. She's going to talk with us inside the summit about how to monetize your business Instagram. But right now, we are going to welcome her to the Speaker Spotlight. Hi, Jessica. It's so great to see you.
Hi, I'm so happy to be here. This is exciting.
Awesome. So when we were getting ready for this session, one of the things that kind of stood out to me in some of the conversation you and I were having is this love of yours for law of attraction. And you actually said that this started when your daughters were diagnosed with a terminal illness. Can you talk with us a little bit about that?
Yeah, so about 12 years ago, both of my daughters were diagnosed with cystic fibrosis, which has a life expectancy of around 35. They were diagnosed back to back, 3 months apart. And so the whole world came crashing down around that. And that is when I went on this journey of uncovering that the things in our lives, we have to give them only what they need and nothing more. You know, what we focus on expands. And if we're focused on sickness, that's going to expand. And if we're focused on sadness, that's going to expand. Right. And so I went on this crash course journey of really getting into my priorities and fixing my mindset so that it was the best possible environment for my daughters.
So what did that look like when you say fixing your mindset? Because that's one of those things that everybody's like, oh yeah, I need to do that.
Yeah.
Now what?
So I think that when you have something bad happen in your life, whether it's sick kids or loss of a job or not enough money or whatever is really weighing heavily on you at the moment, it's really easy to focus on the thing that's happening. We get so stuck on what is in our lives. We get so stuck on what's in front of us because it feels like the truth. It feels like what is. Yeah. And that's, you know, the law of attraction states that like attracts like. So if you're focused on what is in front of you, you're attracting more of what is in front of you.
Yeah.
So it's when I say fix your mindset, it just means shifting your focus on what will be instead of what is. My kids are afflicted with cystic fibrosis, but they will be healthy, you know, like kind of just shifting your mindset. So I sat down at my kitchen table one day 12 years ago with a butcher block piece of paper, and I drew like all these boxes all over the paper, and I put all the divisions of my life: mother, wife, you know, cook, fitness, spirituality, every aspect of my life. And I split it into 2. And one side was where I was, and the other side was where I wanted to be. And I started to systematically, for 30 days at a time, pick one box and focus on what will be, only the what will be side of that box. Yeah. And that is how I shifted my mindset into what will be instead of what is.
And this is a process. It's not something that you say, okay, today I'm going to focus on this and therefore it's done. It's a process. This is a marathon.
Yeah. So, I mean, there are lots of gurus who can say you can snap your fingers and you're a millionaire tomorrow. And for some that might be true, but for most of us, we're human, we're real, like we've got some crap going on. So there's head trash to get through. It takes time. It just takes focusing on one thing. But most people focus on what is, they focus on what's missing. They focus on what they don't yet have. And they stay there. They stay stuck in that place. And so the shift is focusing on what will be, what's possible, what's coming down the pipeline, and stop looking at so much at what the truth is and start looking at what's coming, because what is already done. It's old news. It's already here. Look at what's coming next. Get excited for that.
Yeah. And for those of us who are those visionaries who live 5 years down the road, this is easy.
Yeah. I mean, I have such a vivid imagination. I can easily put myself into the place of looking down the road. It's very easy for me, but it's not easy for everyone. It's especially not easy when you're stuck in the trenches of grief or powerlessness or pain or sick kids. It's really hard.
Yeah. And so one of the things you said that really, really kind of changed your world is that you show up exactly, the way you show up is exactly what you attract. And you alluded to this just a moment ago. And I love your description of going from what is right now to what will be. I mean, that sounds to me like something most people listening could grab a hold of and say, oh yeah, I can do that. Yeah. But how are we showing up in such a way that we're attracting things that perhaps we don't even want to be attracting?
Well, so everything is a vibration, right? So every single thing is a vibration, and your vibration is created by your thoughts. So if you are thinking things like, gosh, I hope this works, or I hope I get more clients, but they haven't hired me yet. Well, you're stuck on that, but they haven't hired me yet. And so you're kind of vibrationally low. And you have to learn how to shift your vibration so that it's attracting things you want, right? So there's two trains of vibration. There's low vibration and there's high vibration. Low vibration still manifests things. It still attracts things, but it's attracting lots of things you don't want. Yeah. And high vibration attracts things more of in line with your inner being and desires in the universe. So it's a matter of paying attention to your emotions. How are you feeling? Like if you're feeling a negative emotion, you're in a low vibe state. If you're feeling a positive emotion, you're attracting from a high vibe state. And it's literally that simple. How am I feeling right now? Am I feeling okay? Great. I'm in a high vibe state. If I'm feeling anxious or stressed or worried or jealous, then I'm in a low vibe state. And it's shifting out of that continuously until it just becomes old habit.
Yeah. And I can totally see it. I'm envisioning kind of, the workout every day, right? Where you're working out and you're doing whatever it is you're doing, whether it's weightlifting or running or yoga or whatever it is. And every single day you're getting a little better and a little stronger and a little better at what you're trying to do. And this is absolutely exactly along those lines. Practice perfect.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure. Wow. Well, speaking of attraction, we really want to get to know you a little better.
Okay.
I want to take this opportunity to put you in the hot seat. I'm going to ask you a series of questions. I totally am going to take every single one of you guys' faces when I say that, and I'm going to run through a little reel about them because they're so funny.
Okay.
I want to ask you a series of questions. Just going to give the audience an opportunity to get to know you better. Are you ready? Let's do this. Here we go. What is your favorite food? And I think you're frozen. Yikes. Are you there? Sort of there?
I'm here. I don't know. There I am.
What is your favorite food? That's okay.
My favorite food? Soup. Any soup.
Yeah? Soup?
Any soup except for seafood type foods. I don't like seafood, but soup, warm.
Okay, nice. Okay. So this fall/winter weather coming up, you're going to be enjoying.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What about your favorite beverage?
Coffee.
Gotta have your coffee. Okay. Your favorite season of the year then? I'm assuming the cooler months?
Sweater weather.
Yeah.
Whatever that is. So if it's early spring or fall, I like cozy sweaters. So not the deep freeze of winter, but like the cooler months are good.
Okay. All right. And I've got to ask you this one. What is your favorite piece of technology?
Ooh.
Only one.
I think it's the Apple Pencil.
Oh yeah, I love my pencil.
Yeah, it's got rid of all my notebooks. I use my iPad to take notes now, and it's like changed everything for me. The Apple Pencil is probably my favorite, second to my phone.
For sure. Okay. Are you a morning or a night person?
Morning. I wake up at 4 o'clock every day.
Oh, I don't even know how you do that.
I just wake up. I'm up.
I'm ready to go.
But I'm in bed by 9 every night. So
there you go. So it evens out. Gold or silver?
Gold. Although I'm wearing silver, but I prefer gold.
Okay. And then coffee or tea? You said coffee.
Coffee all the way.
Chocolate or caramel?
Chocolate.
Okay. iOS or Android?
iOS. Everything Apple. Everything.
You're in the Apple box. Okay. Yeah. I love it. What is one of those weird quirks that most people do not know about you?
I run up all stairs. And it's because when I was 5, I used to think monsters were like chasing me. And so to this day, I still scurry upstairs because I think there's a monster behind me.
I love it.
I'm like, yep. I go right up the stairs because I'm like, whoa.
You're like, nope, I'm not waiting around for whatever's coming.
It's terrible.
Okay, what about a bucket list item you have not yet completed?
Going to Bali.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's on my list.
Yeah, it sounds amazing. Yeah, we should do a retreat there.
Oh.
That would get us there.
Yes. Let's do it.
Okay, the last question I want to ask you is what motivates you to show up for your audience the way that you do each and every day?
The messages I get every day. I mean, most of my audience is on Instagram. I have an enormous audience there. And every day I receive dozens and dozens of messages from people about what I've written or about what I've said in a video. And just the messages they send me they bring me to tears sometimes with the power behind them. And it just makes me want to show up for them every day because I know I'm helping at least some people. I know that there's a reaction there. And I feel like if I don't show up, then I'm letting them down.
Yeah. And I love that motivates you because I think so many women inside this summit are all about showing up because they know what it's like to be in the shoes of the person who is coming to them for assistance or coming to them for help. And that's exactly what you're describing. You're like, I get it. I've been there. I've done that. Here's a way in which you can get out too. So I love that.
Yeah. I love my people. I love them hard. Like I have the best audience. I have the best.
Super best, right?
Yes.
Okay, guys, you definitely do not want to miss Jessica's session. She is talking with us all about how to monetize your business Instagram, and she's brilliant on Instagram. So if you have not yet checked her out, you definitely want to do that. The link is both in the description and the title on this video. So definitely go check that out. When you click that link, scroll down to the agenda and you will see her under our track 2. Jessica, thank you so much for hanging out. It's been so much fun getting to know you better.
Thank you so much. I'm so excited to be a part of this. And I know it's going to change a lot of lives.
A lot of lives for sure. Guys, we will see you inside the summit and we'll see you in the next Speaker Spotlight. Bye, everyone.